7 ways to be productive. Step number 1. The Parkinsons Law. I'm actually using this law right now as I record this video, and I'm planning on using it as I edit this video as well. The Parkinsons Law says that work will stretch or shrink itself on the given time frame it has. So if you have 5 hours to complete your assignment, it might only take you 30 minutes of complete focus and concentration to actually get the essay done, but if you give yourself 5 hours, it will take 5 hours. So this is what I like to do for my editing. I like to just set a timer for 45 minutes and I have to stop at minute 45. This way I get 3 hours worth of work done in just 45 minutes. No talking, no texting, no calling. My phone is off and I get straight to work in full concentration. This is also how when you have the assignment that's due that you just remembered at 12 o'clock midnight, you bounce out of bed and you finish it in just 35 minutes. Parkinson's Law. Step number 2 is the Pareto Distribution. This distribution is a formula made of 80-20. Literally everything on planet Earth has 80-20 in it. I was reading this book called The 4-Hour Workweek. By the way, this book is gold. I was reading this book and it said that 20% of customers make 80% of the sales. And I thought that's kind of cool because 80% of my YouTube views come from 20% of my videos. 20% of your work gives you 80% of your success. 80% of your unhappiness comes from 20% of your problems. Try to figure out how this works in your life as well. So this rule makes you more productive, cuts out all the fat that you don't need to have in your life and all the 80% wasted so that you can focus on the 20% that's bringing you in the 80%. And this way you aren't working the other way around. For an example, let's say you own a dropshipping service and you own a Shopify store. 20% of your t-shirts, your blue Smurf t-shirts, are bringing in 80% of your sales. Now don't focus too much on the other 80% that are barely bringing in the sales. You want to get that small 20% of those blue Smurf shirts, and you want to understand how these are bringing in more sales, and you want to amplify that. So you have to find your strengths and then multiply them, and then find your weaknesses and then put them to the side. So for an example, let's say you own a bookstore and this book is getting 80% of your sales. You shouldn't focus on the other 80% of the books that are barely making any money. You want to find books that are just like this, that will appeal to the same audience, that will get the same people buying it. Because since they show interest in this book, it is making you the most success. You want to amplify that so you can keep on making more sales. This rule is very important because it cuts off 80% of the crap that is wasting your time and it makes you focus and tunnel vision on the 20% that's actually getting you somewhere. Step number 3 is to keep it moving. This is extremely crucial because elementary, middle school, high school, 9-to-5 job, even me editing this video might take about 7 hours. So if you guys are spending 7 hours a day in a chair, you have to break that cycle. You have to get more blood flowing to your brain to reduce brain fog and give you the mental clarity that you need to actually complete the task and not just sift your way through time and end up losing. So what I like to do is, as I'm editing, because I'm obviously at the comfort of my own home, I drop down and I do 30 push-ups. Give me 40. You've already made me do about 500 push-ups today, bro. Just please, bro, have some mercy on my soul. I really do hate saying shit 3 times. I really do hate saying shit 3 times, bro. Easy, this is gonna be my 3rd time saying it, bro. Bro, drop down and give me 30, bro. Okay, I'll do it. Oh, man. I'll do it, I'm gonna pull out the strap. 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 I'll do about 50 of them right now. Just chill. Do 30 sit-ups or 30 push-ups. This will get your blood flowing and your heart racing to give you the productivity and creativity that you need to get your work done at the optimal rate. If you can't do push-ups or sit-ups because of your workspace, maybe you're in school or at your job, just stand up. Standing is way better. Buy a standing desk, or if you can't, just go walk in circles or do some power walking. Keep your body moving because don't forget, us human beings are a moving creature. We're a social creature. We have to keep on talking. We have to keep on moving. We were made to go hunt and find food and kill deer and not sit down in an office all day. This isn't what we're supposed to be doing. Step number 4 is the Post-it note method. I use 2 Post-it notes and I stick them right on my monitor so that I can give myself daily reminders to stay productive and working. Not just your regular productive reminders saying, hey dude, get to work. Mine say, am I inventing things to do to avoid the important? And am I being productive or am I just being active? So I live alone and I don't have anybody to give me the extra nudge to keep on working and pushing through it. I don't have a teacher or a boss or coworkers. It's just me and myself. So it's very lonely sometimes, and I like to use this Post-it note method because it keeps myself in check through my own self-discipline and not anybody else's. Step number 5, do not multitask. As I was getting the whole video idea ready, I was multitasking. I was watching a YouTube video, I was going to go brush my teeth, and I was thinking of my next video idea, right? But all of this is really bad because our brain is designed to focus on one specific idea so that we can channel all of our energy and all of our creativity and productivity into one certain thing. This way we can get that one thing done very fast and not just 5 different things done all very slowly, and we might not even get them done in the first place. So yes, that means when you're working, nothing else is allowed in the room. No FaceTime, no phone calls, no texts, no YouTube videos, no eating, no talking to your friends. It has to just be you and your work, and that's it. Kind of like how I'm doing right now. So I have this crazy theory, right? I was listening to this audiobook called The 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. He's my father, by the way. I love that dude. And he said that if a human is holding a screwdriver or a hammer, that human does not associate the screwdriver as a foreign object. He thinks that the screwdriver is now a part of him. The screwdriver is an extension to his hand. The screwdriver isn't foreign. It's not just a thing made by DeWalt. No, the screwdriver is you. So you point with it, you feel things with it, you screw things with it. Now your hand turned into a screwdriver. Pretty cool, but I didn't really think much of it. But I said, hold up, what else do we hold for 4 to 6 hours a day? Our phones. This thing right here is no longer a foreign device. It's no longer an object. This phone is a part of you. It's obviously not a part of your hand as much as it is your brain, because you use your brain to get things done on this phone. So I kept on thinking one night, it just all made sense to me. If you have your phone in your room as you're trying to get work done, that phone is an attachment of your brain. Right? You're going to be compelled to pick up your phone and actually use it. And once you are using it, you tend to not really think critically and analytically by yourself anymore. You just kind of look at your phone and you Google things. You watch YouTube videos like you're doing right now. After this video, I really, really mean it. Turn off your phone, or at least close it and just think. Think for 5 minutes. See where your brain takes you. You might be a lot smarter than you think. But if you're being locked down in chains by your phone's ability to think for you, then you're just going to make yourself an idiot. The very last tip is to listen. This is so fun, and it's actually really easy. All you have to do is play an audiobook by either Audible or podcast or lectures. Listen to something by somebody smart. I like to listen to audiobooks because they teach me a lot, and I don't necessarily love to sit down and read, but I find the audiobooks make it a lot more easy to learn and read. So listen to anything that will increase your intelligence. Now, the reason for this is because you've probably been listening to music this whole time, which just is kind of blind entertainment. I don't hate music, I actually like it, but there's a time and place for everything. If you want to learn, if you want to be more productive, then be productive while you're driving, while you're working out, while you're going for a walk, going for a run. Be productive by allowing new ideas and thoughts by some of the world's greatest thinkers to flood your mind. This way, instead of just getting that blind entertainment and jamming out to some music all the time, you're actually learning and increasing your intelligence. That's all I have left for this video. Hopefully you can get shit done today. If you like my content, but you probably do because you're still watching even after the outro is over, thank you. Maybe consider subscribing, please, so I don't have to go to college and I can actually work for YouTube. That's my dream. See ya.